Live. And I believe we are live. Hello. Can everyone who's jumped in from the beginning hear me? Let's test. This sounds bloody working. Can everyone hear me? If you're in the chat right now, please let me know. If there's not any problems, I assume the sound and audio and video is okay. But welcome along to Algeria against Nigeria. It's our second watch along. It's our second international friendly, of course. And it's a big game. It's two of the biggest African teams not going to the World Cup, taking each other on as Algeria take on Nigeria. So if you are here, drop a like. If you are enjoying the watch alongs, I'm still working out how you actually do it. It's quite an interesting setup. I see some of the predictions already coming in. 2-1 to us, inshallah. 2-0 to us. Yeah, so I suppose we should probably talk about the teams because we've got about 12, 13 minutes to go until kickoff. So Algeria's team is what Belmadi perceives as his best team at the moment. It's the team he thinks is his best 11 from the squad, with everyone that's fit and with everyone that's available. So this is a team. Zugba stays in goal. Now, by the way, if you watch the preview, 9 of these 11 I said would play. Zugba, I thought Akija would come in because he does like to rotate those goalkeepers and give everyone an opportunity. But the fact that he gave Mustafa Zugba the number 1 shirt, I think you can see the squad numbers on the screen, that to me means that he is the number 1 as of right now because Matchday is not here. Then you've got Yusuf Artal playing right back and Remy Bentabeni. If he is still captain, we assume he is the captain now because of the situation at left back in the last game. Mahrez came on. Rami kept the armband, so he's at left back now. I'm glad Ben Yedder's not playing because you look at the players we're going to be up against, the likes of Lookman, the likes of Iwobi, the likes of Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Mofi in Liga. They're good players. So Tuba and Mandy at the back should be all right. But Yusuf Artal, he's got pace, and I think that's going to help us in this game. Good that Ben Yedder's not playing, but for me, it says a lot about Zedudka. Is he going to get any game time in this international break? I don't know. Midfield, Benassa Zarouki, I think we all knew those two. I thought it would be Ben Talib again because he was the man of the match for me against Guinea. It's actually Adam Zorgan. This is a massive game for Zorgan. Now, I'm not a big fan of Adam Zorgan. I know others in the chat are a fan of Adam Zorgan. So he's going to be up against a good midfield today. He's going to have Onyeka, and I think Alex Iwobi is going to play in central midfield like he does for Everton today. And up front, Yusuf Balali on the left, who looks like he's going to lose his club. Now, Brestois are going to terminate his contract because of many things. He's trashed his hotel rooms, his apartment, late to training, refused to train with the under-21s. So this could be Balali's last game for a while. He's going to head back to Qatar probably, but he still starts here. And his first start in Oran, of course, a City hero is from. Mahrez on the right had to play this game. And, Mahrez has barely started any football this season, even club or country. And up front, I think Slimani was always going to get the game, considering he got the winner last time. So the likes of Delors, etc., are all on the bench. So Zorgan is a baller. You know what, mate? He might be. And if he does well today, he'll prove me wrong. But yeah, sad to see Delors not there. I think we'll see Delors at some point in this game. And yeah, in terms of streams, like I said, I used to put streams in the chats and stuff, but YouTube blocked links in live chat streams. You're more than welcome to drop stream links in the chat if you want, but if they get blocked out by YouTube, there's not really anything I can do about it. Now, we're going to talk about Nigeria's team. It's got Uzohu in goal, Ola Aina at right back, who's had a lot of experience playing at Fulham, playing at Chelsea. Calvin Bassey, for me, did a combined 11 of the two countries. For me, Calvin Bassey is going to get to the very top. Don't know why Leicester let him go. A silly decision by Brendan Rodgers. Very well at Rangers, now at Ajax. He's alongside Akpaguma and Sanusi at left back from Porto. Onyeka, Brentford, and Iwobi from Everton in the middle. No Ndidi, interestingly enough. And then Kelechi Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, born in England, was he? Playing for Nigeria. Respect to Lookman. I think he's at Atalanta now. And Mofi, I think, who's doing well at Lorient. And we're actually quite fortunate. The likes of Osimhen are unavailable for Nigeria in this game. Rather Zorgan in Cam than Ben Dubka. Me too. Zorgan is definitely one for the future, but there's a lot of politics behind Zorgan here, particularly because of his dad was a footballer. His dad was a good footballer. Is that why he's here, etc., etc.? But I want to see him in the headlines for the right reasons, I suppose. My prediction is 1-0 from Leptic. My prediction is actually a draw. I think it's going to be 1-1. I'm watching the game at the moment. Is that Balumi in the stadium? I think it's going to be 1-1, and I think that'll be a good result. It would make us 5 games without losing, and 3 games in a row without losing to Nigeria as well would be pretty good. I remember when Ben Taleb scored against Nigeria a few years ago, and John Obi Mikel, funnily enough, scored twice in that game, and he's retired today. So a happy retirement to him. Why does Belmadi keep playing Zarouki as a 6? All he does is pass back. Well, what is Zarouki actually like? What is he good at? I don't watch the Eredivisie, but what is Zarouki meant to be? Like, what is his job? Benassa's everywhere. Benassa will defend. He'll ping the ball 10, 15 yards forwards. What is Zarouki's actual job? For me, I don't actually know. But at the same time, I've had this theory for a while that Zarouki's just in there until an Adli or an Awar or someone is going to come in and take that place in the 6th position. Again, he's still young, he'll still learn. But of course, he's not at the level. When you've got a player like Benassa in there and how good Benassa actually is, and then you actually see the faults of Zarouki. If you put Zarouki next to someone like Oran now, probably, Zarouki would look fantastic. So you've got to remember that. His tackles are strong. Yeah, I suppose. But, you know, Zarouki's, you've got to be physical in these games, especially when you're away from home. Is Zarouki got that physicality for me in the African football game? That would be my potential question mark. Bentala, Benassa, Adli would be fantastic. Now, Badawi's an interesting one. Now, I've got a bit of a story about Badawi. So when we did the squad, right, Badawi was in the squad. Then he pulled out from injury and Bendubka came. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen, there's this alleged story that Badawi was in a nightclub until 3 a.m. in the morning. This is in Algeria. And it's alleged that Yusuf Attal, Samir Attal, and Delors were there as well. And that's why Badawi got sent away. Now, I don't know if that's true. This was in the Algerian press. But we know what Belmadi is like. We've seen it with Belkubla. We've seen it when he flashed playing Fortnite. We've seen Delors. If a player messes about, Belmadi is going to make you go home. And I think that might be what happened with Badawi, because for a player who's been so prominent in Liga in a position we need, he's barely featured for Algeria, and he's getting beaten to places in the team by players in the Belgian league, by players in the Dutch league. So I think there's more to the Badawi one than we know it. Bendubka is the worst player in Algeria's squad. Badawi is more of a winger. See, I always thought Badawi was like when he was in Algeria from Bashar, he was a central midfield maestro. He ran games. I haven't seen him play on the wing. Maybe Nice have played him on the wing, but I know he's a right mid on FIFA, but I wouldn't trust that. I think Zarouki needs to bulk up to be better, just like Gudiora. Yeah, I suppose. Now, if anyone watched the first stream, you'll know that I moaned that we weren't actually wearing our new kit. Today, we should actually be wearing our new kit. So hopefully we're going to see it and what it actually looks like, because we've seen photos. I know more people don't like it than like it, but you don't really judge a kit until you've either bought it yourself or you've actually seen your team playing it. So we'll see how this team kit looks. I'm sure Nigeria's kit always looks fantastic. It's a packed house in Oran. Doesn't mean he's a winger. They use him out there to compensate, I suppose, because, you know, we've seen with Sofian Faguli, for example. He played on the right wing for many years. We won AFCON with Faguli as a central midfield player. Good evening to Ilias. If Badawi was running down our right wing, he ain't going to get in the right wing, right? We got Mahrez, then you've got Adam Nurse, and then behind those two, you've got Rashid Gazelle, then you've got Michael Olise knocking on the door. So he's never going to get a game at right wing, let me tell you. Not a chance. But yeah, so after all that discussion, we're nearly at the kickoff. It's true only if you believe that a 10-year-old journalist was up all night following younger. Yeah, I know, but you know, I don't believe that particular story, but I do believe there's something behind the scenes with Belmadi and Badawi. There's definitely something behind the scenes, because at least the last 2 to 3 years, Badawi by now should be a starter if he was as good as anyone said, and he hasn't. But for whatever reason, he's not. We need a dribble like Brahimi in midfield. That's our problem. Well, I would like to see a side Ben Rahma given that freedom. Even Farid Boulaya can do that job, but we don't see him. Here we go. Now, Mahrez is actually leading the players out, which is interesting here. We're in the white. We are in the new kit. We are in the new kit. This is how the new kit looks. Feel free to say in the chat how the new kit looks. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look at this. Put the sound on. Nigeria's green kit, probably. Okay, so Mahrez is now captain. He's taken up. See, there's no consistency here. We were told Benassa was going to take the armband. Then we were told that Mahrez was going to have it stripped off him. Then Ben Sebaini. Look, if Ben Sebaini was captain last game and Mahrez comes on, you give Mahrez the armband. And now Mahrez is wearing it again. This seems like a bit of a publicity stunt to me. But here we go. Ben Rahman's cam is good. Yeah, he does well there at West Ham. Somani's only starting because he scored in the last game. I guarantee you, Amora would have probably started if he didn't score. All right, guys. Yeah, feel free to pop in and out. Inshallah, we'll get the win. Allez le vert. Stadium again in Oran looks really good, really magnificent, really fantastic. Inshallah, we get this win. Be a big win, of course, and beating Nigeria would be really good in terms of FIFA ranking because it's quite a high-ranked nation. We'd probably be beating compared to Guinea. But yeah, here we go. Then national anthems are on the way for this Algeria-Nigeria international friendly game. People in Marseille kits in the stand. Doesn't surprise me. Great atmosphere. Look, it's a packed house. I'd love to see an AFCON here. But I guess we'll stand, well, I'm sitting, for the anthems. Da, 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 da. That's what it will be. If the speaker's working. I like this anthem. A few Prem players in this. Really, really good anthem for me. Shout out to Sammy with the £5 super chat. Thank you very much. It's now time for the greatest anthem in the world. Bassamen. Please make the speaker work this time, lads. Is that actual Nigerian fans that have made the journey? Here we go. New kit. What a goalkeeper kit we haven't spoken about. Look at Zugba's orange kit. That's fantastic. Goosebumps. Goosebumps. Should I turn this up? Love it. Slim always sings it. I always look at who sings it. But Lately don't care who sing it. Got in time again. There we go. That's the anthem. Algeria against Nigeria. And it's live. I tell you what, that kit has got gold numbers on it on the front, which is not what we saw in the promo. So does that mean only the players can wear the gold numbers? Or is that because we won AFCON or something? Or can we actually purchase that kit with the gold on the front, because I think the gold on the front looks decent. Do you want us to get on the players now? Doesn't look bad. That's what I'm saying, lads. If you see the kit on the players, then judge it. But Nigeria's kit is always going to look better. I'm assuming this Arabic commentator is going to talk over. Yeah. There's a Nigeria team. It's on my screen now if you want to see it. But yeah, Uzoho in goal, Ola Aina and Sanusi at fullback for Nigeria with Akpaguma alongside Calvin Bassey. Midfield Onyeka with Alex Iwobi, I believe, who's going to play in the middle. And Lukman Mofi, Kelechi Iheanacho and Moses Simon with the front four for Nigeria. Tunisia are 3-1 down. I'm surprised it's only 3, if we're being totally honest. Are they really 3-1 down? So Rafinha scored, then Richarlison scored, then Neymar scored. And, Tunisia in those playoffs had Mali. They didn't score a single goal themselves and made it, which is unbelievable. Nigeria today didn't lose a single game in their campaign. I know we lost a game and went out. Nigeria didn't lose a game. Full stop. Didn't make it either. But it's Zugba in goal with Bensabani, Atal, Tuba and Mandy. 4-3-3 as ever. Benasser in the middle with Zorgan and Zarouki. Yusuf Belaili on the left. Morris on the right. Slimani up front. No, I didn't read it off the screen because they can't even spell the players' names right. Here we go, Slimani. Always a good player to have in the team. But here we go. I mean, you know what, right? We're talking about our kit. Look at Nigeria's bloody kit. Fantastic. Anyone got any thoughts on the goalkeeper kit in the orange? We always used to have some orange in there. Iwobi's actually picked up a good performance in the Prem now. Well, I give credit to Lampard for putting him in the midfield. He plays Bassey, would probably also be someone to look out for. Yeah, you know, I watched the Europa League very closely last season because of West Ham. And Bassey in that Rangers team was crucial for them. It's no coincidence that Bassey got them that far. And you look at Rangers' defence now without Bassey in it. But yeah, this stadium's amazing because you know how many times we've watched these Algeria games and the stadium's been horrific. Really good fans, best fans in the world. I'm not being biased, mate. If I could show the game, I would. Trust me. I've even tried to post highlights after, and they've taken it down. So there's no point. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Anyway, we're underway between Algeria and Nigeria in Oran in Wahran. 2 new kits on show. Nigeria's green kit looks fantastic. Now, Nigeria played Bulgaria's team the other day and drew 2-2. He won't be scored in that. So that for me heaps pressure on Belmadi in this one. Certainly a better performance needed than the Guinea game. But here we go, we're on the way. Then we cheer. We're doing that thing again where we cheer every time we pass the ball, which is good. Tuba with a long ball forward, looking for Slimani, but it's over him, and Calvin Bassey will be very happy to see that one go. They are playing in Algeria. They are playing in Oran, though. They're not playing in Algiers. I'll tell you what, though, about Tunisia, we have to support them because they're playing France. I will be supporting Tunisia against France, to be honest. I'm sure most people here will as well. We'll hope we do well against France, but then we'll hope Australia and Denmark do something. Have we seen much of Onyeka at Brentford? I haven't really seen much of him play. Does he play? I don't know if anyone Nigerian. Of course, if you're Nigerian and watching this stream, you're very welcome. I don't really see Onyeka play that much. First of all, chance for us here. I mean, I say chance. It's Spencer Bainey crossing it into Izohu's hands. You know, Nigeria are in the same boat as us. Played Ghana, didn't lose, 2 draws, away goals went out. And to me, if Nigeria were at the World Cup, they would have done better than Ghana did. So, Mandy, goodness me, mate. Taking your time. Tuba. Zarouki coming out with the ball, but then going backwards. Is he going to pass backwards? No, he's going forwards. Zaruki, he'll go for a long ball. There will be a few long balls looking for Slimani. Surely he's offside. He was 10. Mate, I'm in London and I could see Slimani offside in Oran. What you doing? Look at that. Time your run. Time your blooming run. You silly twat. Honestly. Right. Uzoho on the ball now for Nigeria. They're playing out from the back. They've got ball players that can do that, of course. Here's Kelechi Iheanacho, skips past one Algerian, but there with the tracking back was Mahrez, I think. Here's Belali. Belali left wing. Belali cuts inside again. He's going to do something. It's gone out for a corner. Islam Slimani, Sui. Corner to Algeria. Don't take them short again. He has taken it short again. Why? You've literally got Slimani playing. Belali on the ball, looking for a 1-2, and Nigeria win the ball back. Algeria in the ball, with the ball in the Nigerian half, but they intercepted there. The header from Ola Aina. Fair challenge. And that's going to be our ball. The gold numbers. The numbers are in gold. Now, I want to know, is this a limited edition kit? Or can we actually purchase this kit with gold numbers? They've really hid the fact that the numbers are in gold. It's a big selling point of the kit. But look at Nigeria's kit. It's Nike. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I think Amped is in the stadium. It's probably half time for him. Yeah, streams are behind. Because it's a friendly, you know, it's all right. If I was watching on like beIN Sports, I'd be well behind. Because that's not in the UK. Algeria got a free kick, 4.5 minutes in. Mahrez is standing over it with the left foot. Belali's also standing over it. I've got the actual Algerian channels, but I haven't got beIN Sports. Well, because usually the number on the back's like green, like the actual kit. That's what they usually do, green or white, to go with the kit. But they've actually done it in gold this time. Here we go then. Mahrez over it. Belali over it. Mahrez runs over it. Belali with a free kick, and it's hit by the first man in the wall. Of course, we know Mahrez can score free kicks against the Nigerians. Apparently, he's done it before. Slimani on the ball again. Is he going to be onside this time? Good hold-up play. Fatal on this right. It feels like ages since I've watched Yusuf Fatal play a game. Since he played left wing back, I think, in the Cameroon game. But you look at that. You look at Iheanacho there. This is a player at Leicester, bottom of the league, 1 point, still running into midfield, into defensive areas, tracking back. Slimani ain't going to do that. I love him, but he ain't going to do that. Five minutes played, Algeria 0, Nigeria 0. Oh, and that's a bit of a nibble there from Slim, but he recognises it. He has a bit of a touch of the dreadlocks, and it's a free kick to Nigeria. Zolgan is shocking. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Watch him score a banger now. But for me, look, what I'm saying is, if you want to win the next AFCON, are you going to win it with Zolgan in midfield? Yes or no? That's what I'd say. Nigeria into the Algerian half now with Sanusi on the left-hand side, forward from left back. Oh, my God. Moses Simon had a very good AFCON. He's just dribbled past two of our players there. Good player for me, Simon. Moses Simon. Oh, that's a cheeky flick there. Iwobi with the ball forwards. Zugba wasn't really tested against Guinea. I will say that. The shots he faced ended up being off target. He will face shots on target today. I'll be interested to see how he does. Zugba now passing from the back. This is Mandy. Slimani, of course, is going to go for that ball. He's got every right to go for it. But he doesn't win it. Slimani, no way, last 90 minutes. It's a token gesture from the manager to give him the start against a big team, but he won't play the full 90. 6 subs we can make for no one's wondering. We can change 6 players. Knowing Mabadi will change 1. But you'd think that Amora will get more game time. Delor will get more game time. Bentala and Mrazik could get a debut. Akim Zadudka at right back could get some game time. So you expect changes to be made. But Delaney is, of course, injured. Maybe Akija might come on at half time. If Teddy Bulhendi goes out on loan, do you think he should be called to the first team? I I think if he's playing, he'll get called. It doesn't matter where. That's what Mandrea did, didn't he? He was on the bench, went to Ligue 2, and now he's playing, and now he gets called. He's only not here because he's injured. Anyway, it's a corner to Nigeria. Now, Rice and Bulhi has had question marks over how he defends crosses and set pieces. We'll see how Zugba deals with this Nigeria corner if it comes to the box. Hide to Laser Star. 8 minutes played, Algeria 0, Nigeria 0 in Oran. They've played it short, so Zugba doesn't get tested. Already into the box, though. We're going to see this ball coming now from Moses Simon. Plays it back to Sanusi. Sanusi crosses it. Come out. Strike. Block. Strike again. Oh, it's taking a deflection. Oh, it's buzzed everywhere and it's in. And Nigeria have taken the lead. Nigeria 1, Algeria 0. I have to say, a shamble of errors. A catalogue of errors. And now the Algerian fans are throwing water bottles at the players from Nigeria. And they're saying, bring it. They're saying, bring it. Iheanacho is saying, bring it. Iwobi is saying, bring it. They want these bottles thrown at them. It's Algeria 0. It's Nigeria 1. It's an absolute scrambled mess at the back from Algeria. We said Zugba was going to get tested. I didn't mean like this. So the ball comes in, a shot outside the box, another shot outside the box. Now, Mandy, the ball deflects off of Mandy in the 6-yard box, which means the guy's not offside because it's come off an Algeria player. You can't really blame Zugba for that because it's a 2-yard tap in. But you have to say, when that first shot comes in, it hits Mandy. The ball bounces very dodgy, but Mandy is so slow to react to that ball. He's literally ball watching. He's literally just watching the ball like pop past him, which is just utterly embarrassing. But yeah, unfortunately now it's Algeria 0, Nigeria 1, and I have to say, Moffy is not a player that is going to score world-class finishes and stuff like that. But if Mandy presents you opportunities like that, then, I'd score that. So, Mandy's had an absolute stinker there. It's hit him. I don't blame the deflection because it can happen to anyone. But you've got to react. Do you know what I mean? You've got to react to a situation like that. He's just walking, and I think Moffy is the guy. Centre forward play, they teach you that. Go for it, gamble. You lose nothing if the keeper gets it, if someone gets there. So just a complete embarrassment for me by the you know what? That's all Mandy. You can't blame the keeper for that. You can't blame the keeper for that. Anyway, Moffy's had a good season at Lorient so far. And Nigeria lead by a goal to 0. And I said before the corner was taken with Rice and Bully struggling from them, how is Zugba going to deal with it? Well, they ended up taking it short and still bloody scored from it. And it's almost a carbon copy of the Toko Ekambi goal and the Choupo-Moting goal. It's ricochets into the box, it's second balls, and it's a disgrace. The keeper may have been able to do better, but it's not the keeper's fault. It's Mandy's fault. And it's Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. And let's not forget, Bulgaria's team, the local team, drew 2-2 to the Nigeria main team on Friday. But there we have it. I think the ref's on our side. He might be North African, but he's definitely on our side. He's let a few fouls go, I think, in my opinion. I do say as it is, that Nigeria probably should be getting. Pennsylvania intercepted there. Now, confidence now is going to be a bit low. We need to bounce back from this. We don't want Oran to be a stadium we've already lost in. We'll be playing in Baraki in November at this rate. And also, it'd be good if Mahrez touches the ball. Yeah, one attack and goal, one corner, the first corner, isn't it, for them? And they score from it. And you see their short corners, they work, not like ours, which is go to Beniarda and then for a throw-in. Yeah, look, see, with those sorts of decisions, we wouldn't get in an official game with a sub-Saharan referee, in my opinion. Taking it quickly, Slimani with a hold-up play. Belady with a cheeky flick, nice cheeky flick to Azohu. Noah Koye in goal. He dropped the ball against Tunisia at AFCON, didn't he? Ultimately got eliminated. Anyway, we're losing, but so are Tunisia, if you've you've just joined, Brazil are playing Tunisia, I think, in Paris. And it's 4-1, by the way. It's Brazil 4, Tunisia 1. It's not even half time. And I can tell you that Tunisia are down to 10 men. Dylan Bron has been sent off, straight red. So it's Brazil 4, Tunisia 1, with 10 men after 44 minutes. What on earth is going to happen in the tournament? Goodness me. Honestly. An absolute battering by the... Rafinha scored again. So Brazil 4, Tunisia 1, if you're wondering what's happening there. Half time now. Paraguay are playing against Morocco. That game's in Spain. You've got the likes of Almiron and Balbuena playing against Ziyech and Anunahi and Amin Harit. But that's just kicked off a few minutes ago. And Ghana are 1-0 up against Nicaragua. That's in the second half now. Ivory Coast are playing Guinea. They're 3-1 up against Guinea. Sangare, Doumbia and Fofana. Diakabi pulled one back for Guinea. So Ivory Coast 3, Guinea 1. And Egypt are 1-0 up against Liberia with a goal from Marmouche, who I think is going to go very, very far in this African football scene. Right here, it's Algeria, it's Nigeria. It's 1-0 to Nigeria, and Algeria on the ball with Tuba. Now we have Zorgan and Zarouki, and we used to have Faguli and Gudiora. Yeah, but for me, I'm not worried because I think when you get Adli, when you get Awar, you solve the problem. Bentala 100% should be starting. If we lose this, I don't want to see Zorgan called up again. I'm telling you there's an agenda because of his dad's connections to the national team. That bloke who played the last international break, he plays in Belgium as well. I think his name's Messaoudi. He was better than Zorgan. Why is he not here? Anyway, good fans still cheering every time we get the ball. Here's Yusuf Atal. Zarouki out wide. Atal with the link-up play. 1-2 with Mahrez. Back to Atal. And that is brilliant defending there from Akbaguma. Atal will take the throw. I think the kit's growing on me. By the way, if Algeria did make the World Cup, this would have been our kit. They didn't change it. This would have been Algeria's World Cup kit. So we'd have to have liked it either way. Zarouki to Tuba. I do think Tuba and Tugai is a centre-back pairing in the future. I think Mandy has been a great servant. 2014 World Cup Mandy played. But that was shocking. You can't even say he's tired. It was 5 bloody minutes. Mug. Slimani will press this ball to Azohu, and Azohu has all the time in the world to clear it. That's good. We've won that back. Balali to Slim. Slim with a flick, looking for Morris. Morris shoots. It's deflected. Azohu dives, and it's wide. There's a corner to Algeria, which Balali goes over to take with Morris. Good play from the team. Balali gets it. He finds Slim. He finds Mahrez. Mahrez shoots, and we get a corner. Taken short and quickly again. Let's see if we can actually do anything with it. Here's Ben Sabani on the edge of the box. Yusuf Atal. If we lose this now, we're going to get countered like there's no tomorrow because there's no one back. Zarouki. Yusuf Atal. And we're going backwards. The ball has gone to Zugba from our own bloody corner. What's that all about? We're 1-0 down. We get a corner. It's going back to Mustafa Zugba. What are we doing? That's not right for me. Not for me. Yes, we'll play it into midfield now. We'll start pushing with it. You can't have a corner and go to our own keeper. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, good possession from Algeria. It's Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. 16 minutes have been played so far. You know, Somali's done a lot of running, but had very little of the ball, and that's why I think you struggle with him in the team. We're losing the midfield battle. Yeah, I know, because we've got bloody Zorgan, more like Zornan, and they've got Alex Iwobi, Everton, nominated for Premier League Player of the Month, alongside Onyeka, who plays for Brentford. And we've got Zarouki and Adam Yornan. But anyway, Algeria keeping the ball. Yusuf Atal on the right. If you're going to play Zorgan and Zarouki, play one of them. Don't play both of them. They're literally ZZZ, as in asleep. Yusuf Atal will go back to Isamandi. He'll ping it to his centre-back partner, Ahmed Tuba. Back to Mandy. Nigeria are more than happy for us to have this ball in our half. We pose no threat to them. Artal back to Mandy. Is he going to go to Tuba? No, he is going to go to Tuba. So of course he is. Here's Tuba, and here's Belali on the left-hand side now for Algeria, just at the halfway line. Benassa there keeping the ball. What does Belali have to do again? Since that incident where he flashed before AFCON and Delors came in, Belmadi obviously doesn't like the bloke, in my opinion. Anyway, we're looking for Morris on this right-hand side. He's got a brilliant first touch. He takes it onto his left. Good defending from Sanusi. That was a fantastic first touch from Riyad Mahrez, but Sanusi's got the pace to keep up with a Mahrez who's 31 years old now. Anyway, here's the rookie back to Mandy, and it will go back to Zugba. And it's quite predictable, and Nigeria seem to be more than happy to have the football like this. Here's Rami Bentabani looking for Slimani with a long ball. It'll come to Riyad Mahrez, but Sanusi's there again, and Belali's going to get there first. He pings it. He goes down. Is Mahrez going to reach that? He hits the post. Mahrez hits the post. Now, are Algeria going to get a penalty here? Belali's down. The ref's been good to us. He has been good to us. He surely points to the spot here. Comes to Belali. Now, Belali gets the ball past to Zohu. He goes down saying contact. Mahrez hits the post on the follow-up. I want to look at this again. So Zanussi actually gets caught out with a header. Belali, for me, he pings that ball over to Zohu. It reminds me of Chelsea West Ham when we scored 2-2 and VAR disallowed it. Mahrez hits the post from a tight angle. It was on his right foot, his weaker foot. But, you know, it's the closest we've come so far, and it's come from an unforced error for Nigeria, an actual Nigerian mistake at the back. But no penalty. I think it's the right call in my personal opinion. Yeah, Tunisia 4-1 down to Brazil. They're also down to 10 men. In my honest opinion, I'm surprised it's not 10. 10-1. So they'll be quite happy, the Tunisians. By the way, a lot of Tunisians travelled to Paris for that game to watch Dylan Bron get sent off. Anyway, there comes Sanusi. He's been everywhere so far. Playing the overlap, he's going to go off, and it's going to be a goal kick to Algeria after 20 minutes. Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Moffey with a goal. Morris at the post a couple of moments ago in this game. We're just having a replay of the goal again. Now, am I the only one that when the ball bounces, it spins very weirdly. Now, it's either the turf of the pitch is bad, it's quite sort of muddy there, or Mandy's just got to he's got to read the flight of the ball. And is that why Unai Emery doesn't trust him to start in his back four? Cameroon lost today. Yep, they did. They lost 1-0 to South Korea. To be fair, you know, they lost 1-0 and Son scored. But I think Cameroon are going to come out of the World Cup with no points, which is going to even, funnily enough, if Cameroon lose 3 games, it's going to annoy me even more because we would have got more than no points. He's very slow, isn't he? He's very slow. But Mahrez 3 years ago would have got to that ball and probably got a better angle and got it in. But Marty's like Pep Guardiola. Is that because he's bald? No, it's because he leaves his subs too late. I can tell you now if you want to know who Belmadi's replacement will be, I'll tell you now. But I don't know you're going to get too excited. So when Belmadi goes, whether that's tomorrow or in 10 years, Bougera is going to take his position. That's why Bougera has been given the license, as we see the shot blocked. Bougera's had the license of the Arab Cup to work with Belmadi and his staff, to take Algeria into the Chan. Now, if Bougera wins Chan, which is very likely because we're hosting it, that would mean he's won the Arab Cup and he's won the Chan. And if Algeria are struggling and Belmadi goes, Bougera is going to take the job. I can 100% guarantee it. They're not going to get a foreign manager in. They had Majer, they had Belmadi, they'll give it to Bougera. It's like watching pre-Eric Ten Hag United Zerouki. He's like Scott McTominay. I'm surprised he didn't sign bloody Rami Zerouki. He signed off the Eredivisie, didn't he? Should have got Blemin Zerouki instead of De Jong. You know who Zerouki reminds me of? Hassan Yebda. That's what I get from him. He's treating friendlies like they're crucial games. Yeah, I know he should integrate new placements, which is what actually did the last international break. He got Mandrea, Zadudka, Hamash, Bilal Brahimi came, Amora, Bilal Amrani came, Banayad came, Masoudi came. He's gone back to his old ways. But remember, because AFCON got delayed, we were supposed to be playing 2 qualifiers now, so CAF didn't help. Bulgaria would be good. Yeah, Bulgaria would be very good for me. Slim going to get that? No, he can't. We need to win games to get good rankings for AFCON Pot 1. Well, AFCON's got 24 teams, so we need to be in the top 6 for Africa. If we're not in the top 6 for Africa, be concerned. But we were in Pot 2 when we won it. We got Senegal from Pot 1, so I wouldn't be too disheartened. We had Sierra Leone and Equatorial Guinea and couldn't get through. Anyway, we've got a corner. Baladi's going to take it. The green laser pen's in the goalkeeper's eyes. He's actually crossed it this time. It's cleared away. Headed in. And Iwobi's on the ball. He'll pick a pass. Told you. He'll pick a pass. Iwobi. And in 2 passes, it's with Sanusi past the halfway line. And Algeria once again tracking back from their own bloody corner. Yep. Again, it's a token gesture to play Slimani because he scored last game. If Amora scored, he would have started. I'd love it. African football's changing from this foreign manager, expensive wages to having local coaches. Right, I think every African team at the World Cup has got an African coach. Ghana have Otu Ado. Tunisia have got a Tunisian. Morocco have got a Moroccan now. Senegal have got Cisse, and Cameroon have got Rigobert Song. So they're all going for local coaches now, probably because of how well Belmadi's done. Egypt had a local coach, but it didn't work out. They lost to Ethiopia. That's why they've changed again. Need a fast break. We do. Mahrez should have had a shot there. Belali will have a shot. You know he bloody will, the greedy twat. Zarouki now. Have a pop. Belali's going to pass it out wide. Surely to Rami. He's gone in 2-footed there. Ola Aina, if he went down, he could have got something out of that. If he plays and he plays and lose 5-0, people will be mad. I suppose, especially on that 35 unbeaten run, you know, people wanted Algeria to win every single game. Anyway, Algeria, Sweden in November, hopefully, and then we'll see where we really are. Yeah, we need a good counter. So Algeria 0, Nigeria 1 after 25 minutes. Belali's just dribbled himself. It's like he's controlling an analog stick on FIFA 23. But doing better, growing into the game, I will say. But unfortunately, at the moment, we're losing to a team that Bulgaria drew to the other day behind closed doors. Look, it's good dribbling for Belali, but that's not the time or place to do it. Do you know what I mean? But Sabani had to cover there. No, I'm telling you now, Ampt is in the stadium. He's in the stadium. I don't know how he's got Wi-Fi. He'd never get my bloody phone signal in Algeria. Anyway, Algeria are keeping the ball better now, but we're still losing. You know, Nigeria are saying, look, Algeria, you can have it as much as you want with Mandy Tatuba. You know, you're not going to put it in the net like that. Mandy pushing forward. Mahrez on the ball. Mahrez has just gone out of play with it, has he? Oh, my God. And now the camera will pan to the fans because that's been the best thing probably for us at the moment. Yeah, I see that. I see those techers from Belmadi should start himself. Be better mid than Zarouki. People forget Belmadi played for Man City. People forget that. Tuba's almost put Zugba in the right hole there. What are you doing? Zugba clears it. Good clearance, to be fair. Mahrez over the top. Benassa back to Mahrez. Here we go now. Mahrez on the ball. That's good. Zorgan's actually done a pass properly. Belali cut inside. Crosses it, looking for his mate Slim. He had his shirt pulled there for me by Akpaguma. Slimani's going to try and win this now. He's run back to the ball. Good touch. Great touch. Slimani's fell over like a bloody donkey. What are you doing? You absolute donkey. He goes to win the ball, and he does so well to win it on the second ball, and he falls over like a headless chicken. Mug. Oh, get up. Good ball for, Belayli's always going to look for Slim. He's like, I don't, give me the ball, yeah, I'll score. Look, great first touch from Slim, and then he kicks the oxygen. So obviously it didn't work out too well. 27 minutes played, Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Moffy got the goal. You've just joined us. Mahrez has hit the post, though, since then. Nigeria now have another counter-attack, but Zugba's going to come and mop that up. I have to say, when Nigeria went to Ghana and drew 0-0, was 99% sure they were going to see the tie out. How they didn't go through, I do not know. That is shocking. Just giving the ball to Iwobi, and Nigeria are in for the second here. And Zugba has dropped the ball, and Nigeria could be in here. And it's 2-0. 2-0 to Nigeria, but the flag is up. The flag is up. Now, there's no VAR. So if that flag is up, and I did say that these refs are on our side because they're from North Africa, I think. Offside means offside. And probably was offside, but that's not the point. The point is Zugba has such an easy shot and he drops it, and he's not even offside. He's not even offside. That is an absolute letter. He's not even offside. I tell you what, we're getting away with this here. Zugba has had a stinker, an absolute stinker, and Nigeria have, done what you expect to do. Roll the ball out, pass it to your teammate. Don't be greedy, don't be selfish, and get the tap in. But flag's gone up, and he weren't even off. He wasn't even off. So Nigeria will be aggrieved. And I'm very honest when it comes to the football. Nigeria should be 2 up. He was on. And Nigeria are more than happy to play on the counter because that's what they did. And then nearly went 2-0 up. Now, we dominated the ball against Cameroon, We dominated the ball, but we didn't win that game either. But yeah, Nigeria only 1-0 up. Got away with that. Got away with that, in my opinion. Algeria 0, Nigeria 1 after half an hour. Nigeria have just had a goal disallowed for offside, which was an offside. He was onside. I can tell you he was onside. And that's a decision you get if you play at home. You play at home, you get that. If that goes 2-0 after half an hour, fans turn on us. But fans turn on the manager. Because this is the first decent side we've played in a while, and Bulgaria literally drew to them. So, stays 1-0. Moses with the ball forward. Surprised the flag didn't go up, considering they went in the box again. It's time to go. I'm not Belmadi out. If you want my take on it, I'm not Belmadi out, if that's what you want to know. He's got credit in the bank. Any other manager from the AFCON and World Cup situation would have got fired. But, oh my God, Hanacho's pinged one into the arms of Mustafa Zugba like he's playing against Danny Ward. But Zugba has caught that well, and it's a good effort on target, which I wanted to see Zugba tested with. But he's had 3 shots at him today. The first one went in. The second one he dropped and went in and went offside. And the third one he saved just now from Kelechi Iheanacho. Here's Benzabani on the ball. Zurgan. Mahrez. Yusuf Attal. Yusuf Attal into the box. Oh. Rasim Bolhi is he joined a new club in the Saudi 2nd division and he's played 1 game, so he's not match fit to play. If you're not match fit, you won't play. Mandrea's pulled out because of injury as well. Nigeria on the attack again, and Zugba has held that ball again. Are we just sort of mutually testing our goalkeeper here with Zugba catching the ball? Here's Mandy. Here's Zaruki. And now Bentabani can get that ball to Yusuf Belaili. Now, is Belaili going to have a run at some players here? Come on, Belaili. He's got 2 players on him. He cuts inside Belaili. He plays on. He looks for Slim. He goes down in the box, and the referee has blown his whistle. Is he giving a free kick outside? I think he's given... Now, to be fair to Belaili, he stayed on his feet. And then I realised why he stayed on his feet. It's because he wanted to get fouled in the box and get a penalty. I mean, that's a pen. He's up. He's wiped. He's kicked Belaili's leg. That's a penalty. Belaili should have had a penalty against Guinea, and now should have had a penalty against Nigeria. That is a pen. Ola Aina, mate. You've clipped Belaili. Look. There's 2 of them on him. Aina's clipped him. Ola Aina has tripped Belaili in the box, and we've got a free kick that's 2, 3, 4 yards outside the box. I can't be mad because they had literally a legit goal wiped out because our goalkeeper's crap. But here we go. Mahrez is going to play. Is going to take this free kick. It's 33 minutes played. It's Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Green laser pens, as always, from these fans. Mahrez is going to shoot. Is he? Oh, I don't know why is he. Your left footer there taking it. Slimani wants handball, by the way, for that free kick. You don't really want your left footer taking it on that side. Belaili has a bad reputation for diving. Yeah, every player gets these reputations when they go down too easily. But he gave the foul. He just gave it outside the box. So he knew Belaili was fouled. Didn't give it in the bloody penalty area, which is a bit weird. Anyway, Algeria have a corner from Mahrez's free kick. It's with Yusuf Attal. Is it going to come back into the box? Right, we're going to get another one. We're going to get another one in the exact same place. It's literally a carbon copy of the first one. Free kick to Algeria. Belaili standing over it this time. Mahrez took the last one. By the way, the people talking about the stream and the time of the game, me talking, because of the software, is about 30 seconds before you actually see it. That's why I see the chats after you say it. So I'm watching in real time. It's just the stream software delays it by about 10, 20, 30 seconds. Anyway, free kick again. Is it going to be Mahrez again? No, Belaili. Goalkeeper catches it. Azohu. Azohu catches it. And Nigeria will regroup. Good pressure from us. Good dribbling from Belaili. Should have had a penalty. 1 free kick from Mahrez. Another free kick from Yusuf Belaili. And it's as you were. Well, Slimani wants a penalty for handball. I don't think you're going to see those given. You don't get to see those given. Anyone got any stream links? Feel free to drop them in the chat for people wanting to find a stream of the game. Whether you're Algerian, Nigerian, or whatever. I can tell you that Egypt are 2-0 up now against Liberia. Abdel Monem scored in that game. Brazil 4-1 up against Tunisia. And good news for Tunisia is that Brazil have only brought on Vinicius Jr., so they'll be fine. Burkina Faso are still drawing to Comoros, and Morocco is still drawing to Paraguay. In those games, Ghana 1 up on Nicaragua, and Ivory Coast 3-1 up against the team we played the other day, Guinea. Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Big up Abdi plays with the super sticker. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I will make some of those cool super chat stickers soon, like the players' faces and stuff like that. We'll do polls and stuff. I need to work out how to use this. The goalkeeper is crap. Is that Zugba or a Zohu bombardment? Is that ours? Is that Zugba or a Zohu? That's crap. Just to be clear. Now, Bamardi's not happy about something on the touchline here. Something's happened on the sideline. Nigeria's coach is having a... Is it the green lasers? Is this the Portuguese fella managing Nigeria? Probably wants some pasta la nata. Benassa yet again being Al De Bruyne. Yeah, I tell you what. I'll tell you this now. If we didn't have Benassa, we'd be miles off the pace. I'm certain of it. Because when Mahrez stops scoring, then you realise even more how important Benassa is to this team. Yeah, the keeper's not been great. He got away with the goal because it got disallowed for offside when it wasn't. It should be 2. If you've just joined us, Nigeria had a goal disallowed to make it 2-0, which is completely fine. But Belali also had a penalty not given. Southgate to Algeria. Yeah, Southgate. Yeah, I mean, he'd probably play a back 5. But Belmadi did it against Cameroon, to be honest, didn't he? He brought Ben Rama to sit on the bench, didn't he? And played Atal at left wing back. It's like bloody Southgate, isn't it? Playing Trippier at left wing back, putting Yusuf Atal left wing back against Toko Akambe. Honestly, couscous Pep. Well, it's couscous 0, jollof rice 1 at the moment, I suppose, isn't it? Why does the ref have Mahrez on his shirt? 38 minutes, Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. This international friendly in Oran. If you're wondering when Algeria are going to play again because of the World Cup, you will see Algeria play in November in a friendly again against a team that's either going to the World Cup as a warm-up or as a little friendly before the World Cup starts. And that game would probably be abroad in France, I assume. Ref loves us. Belali's going to take his free kick quickly. Tries to pass to himself. Cross into the box. Samani, 6 yards out. Samani, it's in the post. And Samani, rebound. What are you doing? What are you bloody doing? As he pointed to the spot. I think it's a penalty here. Ben Sebaini is hit the north stand from about 2 yards out. And I think a penalty has been given to the Algerian national team. It's a penalty to Algeria. Doesn't excuse the absolute shocker. Rami Ben Sebaini has skied it from 2 yards out. Anyway, good quick free kick from Belali. Samani bullies the player. Deflection onto the post. Ben Sebaini comes storming in for the rebound. And he's blazed it, literally harder to miss. But a Nigerian sort of steam and tackles him as he misses that shot. So Ben Sebaini skies it. If no one touches him, it's a goal kick. But he gets wiped. And now the referee's getting his cards out because Nigeria are not happy. And I'll be honest, I'm totally with them. This referee has absolutely been on the side of Algeria, and that's why they're not happy. Yeah, it's Ben Sebaini who hit that. I tell you what, that is shocking. He's got away with that. No one's talking about Rami Ben Sebaini missing an absolute sitter. It's a penalty. Mahrez is going to take it, yeah. But Ben Sebaini basically, it's like on FIFA when you hit a shot so badly, right, and then you get slide tackle. You press slide tackle late and there's a pen, but it's like, oh my God, I've already shot. Do you know what I mean? So that's what. Yeah, I mean, it's a clear pen. Don't get me wrong. It's a Stonewall pen, clear pen. Anyway, it's a Zohu against Mahrez for the equaliser. Mahrez will take left-footed 12 yards out from the spot. This will make it Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. Of course, Mahrez missed a penalty against Ivory Coast at the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. Here we go, Mahrez against Zohu to make it 1-1. Here we go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mahrez steps up, looks at the keeper. Zohu getting ready to dive. Mahrez sends the keeper the wrong way. And Riyad Mahrez scores on the day that he's captain. It's Algeria 1. It's Nigeria 1. And justice has been served. The fireworks are out. The flares are out. We should have had a penalty moments before when Belali was brought down. Justice has been served now. Mahrez from the penalty spot. Ben Sebaini, you've got away with it because you've skied the ball. We're playing in Oran. It's landed in Constantine. That's how bad the shot was. You almost took a flare out with your shot. Silly twat. Anyway, we're level. It's Mahrez. It's 1-1. And it's game on now. And Algeria probably did deserve an equaliser. Slimani hit the post. Mahrez hit the post. But Mahrez does score now. And Riyad Mahrez, Sui, 1-1. 1-1. It's as you were. Everyone's buzzing with that goal. Couscous 1, Jollof 1. He did make up for his miss earlier on, but I'm not. Can we not forget Ben Sebaini's stinker? I'm sorry. It's an absolute shocker. He could have, if Ben Sebaini could have scored and then got 2-footed. Do you know what I mean? and it would have been his goal. That is awful. Mug, go and cut your hair. Anyway, 1-1, and now we don't want this half to end now. We don't want this half to end. Fans are onside. Here's Belaley. Is that Ben Sabani again? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Well, you can tell our Tara's just got a fade. That's a fresh trim if ever I've seen one. Clear pen. Yeah, it's a pen. It's an awful miss, but it's a pen. Even if it's after. He's two-footed him. He's clattered him. Do you know what I mean? Whoa. Whoa. Don't underestimate how big a nation Nigeria are in football. 200 million population, I think. Always got great players. Had great players through the years. Pretty much one of those names that should be at a World Cup and are not. This is, for me, the two teams that should be there that aren't. That's a good tackle there. I bet it was Tuba, because Mandy wouldn't do that. That's fantastic from Tuba. Nigeria coming now forward with the ball. Let's be careful, please, lads. Let's not concede now. Nigeria have got a very good attack, but I tell you what, they need to calm down, because when that penalty was given, the referee did brandish a few yellow cards to the people moaning. Onyeka 100% got a yellow for his concerns about the penalty. And you can freely admit the referee has been very helpful to us in this game. But look at that. It won't be fouled there. He won't be in Oran this week. And it'll probably be at like Old Trafford next week. It's the beauty of the game. 1 minute to go into half-time. Algeria in the new kit, in the new stadium at the 1-1 against Nigeria. You've got to think about who Nigeria have got. That's not even playing as well. Free kick in from Nigeria. It's gone out. You've got Osimhen, who's injured. You've got Emmanuel Dennis, who's not even in the squad. You've got Awoniyi at Forest, the guy up front. He's not playing. You still got Ahmed Musa knocking about somehow. He's like their Slimani. So that's the way it is. But we're coming up to half-time now. Nigeria probably want the half-time more than Algeria do at the moment, because we're on top. And if we play like this, and I'll give credit to Slim on the goal, because he did hold it up really well, got the shot off. If I didn't get the deflection, it would have gone in from Slimani. And that goal doesn't happen without him. But I don't think he's going to be able to last the whole game. Here's Belaley. This game's screaming out for Namora. Mahrez usually does a good first touch. Doesn't have a good first touch there. Into the 45th minute. Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. It's Nigeria on the ball at the halfway line. Yeah, Mahrez's first touch was good earlier in the game. It's probably all the nerves. But he did score a goal. Let's not forget it. Goodness me. Look at this baller here from Nigeria. He's gone down now. He wants a penalty. And I think the referee is going to award a free kick just outside the box. But Moses Simon, goodness me. Simon says, I'm dribbling past Yusuf Atal. That is not defending. Atal is just, he struggled there massively against a player he shouldn't be struggling against. That I mean, Moses Simon and Ademola Lookman are causing Yusuf Atal all sorts of problems down this side. But we need to do better here. Now, Nigeria have a free kick. It's not a time. It's the worst time to concede just before half-time. Yusuf Atal with the rugby tackle. And he got lucky. If Atal was inches closer, it would have been a penalty to Nigeria because the referee saw that one. Yeah, it's Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. It's a free kick to the Nigerians just on the edge of the box. I think Atal is going to form the wall with Benassa. You've got Sanusi standing over it. So we'll see what happens with this free kick here. Now, we saw what happened with the last set piece, right? Moffey ended up sticking it in from 1 yard out. Here we go. Here we go. It'll probably be this and then half-time. I don't know why the whistle hasn't gone, to be totally honest. Ball into the box. Zugba punches out. Good commanding goalkeeping. It was into a dangerous area. And that should be that for half-time, really. It should be, really. Zugba's done well there. I don't know why we're still playing. We've had 2 minutes of additional time. Zohu on the ball for the Nigerians in goal. I think everyone wants the whistle here. It was a good clearance from Zug, but it was confident. It was away from the danger. It wasn't just a punch into the danger zone. It was a punch into like a decent area. But it's half-time. It's Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. We'll recap the half quickly. Nigeria took an early lead and a mistake from Isamandi. That made it 1-0 from Mothi. Nigeria made it 2-0. The goal was disallowed for offside when he wasn't offside, but the talking point there was Zugba with an awful catch that spilled out, and Nigeria put it in. The flag went up. It stayed 1-0. Belay should have had a penalty. It wasn't given. Moments after, Ben Sabani won a penalty after he missed a goal that my nan would have scored. Then Morris scores that penalty to make it 1 each, and that's where we go into the interval. So the thing is, Mohammed, we attacked well after going a goal down, which is what happened against Cameroon, because they went a goal up, and then we just attack. Took us 118 minutes for Tuba to score, and then we couldn't defend again. Anyway, half-time, lads. Time for a drink. Right, let's turn this off before it's bloody already doing, what is it, couscous adverts, the one Belayli's in and all that nonsense. But yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on the first half? Yeah, it takes a goal for us to come back, but that's not a good way of playing, is it? I can't believe Tunisia are already 4-1 down. They brought Kazri and Kanisi on, though. Morocco 0-0 half-time with the Paraguayans. America about to draw to the Saudis. Good result for Saudi, that. I don't know why we need a goal to come back. I don't understand why we need a goal to come back. Look, you set the team up, play. Home to Cameroon, you concede, you attack. You need 120 minutes to score. Come on. It's not right. But yeah, I'm trying to watch some of these Tunisia goals. I mean, the stadium's got so many Tunisians in it. This is mad. I don't know why we don't play Brazil with. I think we'll play Brazil next year, but you know, if we did it in Wembley or something, it'd be madness, wouldn't it? Morris don't dribble anymore. Well, you think of the season he started with, he ain't playing. So he can't really dribble on that bench in Manchester. He needs to start playing more games again. Belali and Benasser are playing well. Belali is playing well. I'll give him credit. He should have had a pen. Delor Bentala and Amora. Yeah, I think Delor for Slim. Hopefully Bentala for Zorgan. And Amora for one of the wingers. Scary first half. Good first half. I don't think Belali's playing well, to be honest. Well, I don't know. It depends what you want from him. Do you want him to track back? Do you want him to dribble and take people on? It depends what you want from him. But I suppose that's what the manager asked. If Bamadi said, take that ball, Yusuf. Your club don't want you. I do. Beat Sanusi, beat Ola Aina, and get me them free kicks and penalties. And he's doing that. I would love for Bolelli to be tracked back. Yeah, I'd love to be a billionaire. It's just not going to happen. Honestly, Tunisia are a shambles, and I am being rude. How can you defensively all over the place? I know they're playing Brazil. We wouldn't concede 4.5. No. Tuba solid, Mandy shaky. Well, Mandy, I'd have subbed him for that, but the problem is, Delane's injured, so you can't. But Delane and Tugai, Tugai and Tuba for me from this international break. That has to be Algeria's start. If Tugai and Tuba ain't the starting centre backs in AFCON, there's serious questions to be asked of the gaffer. Let's pray for Belali to make the same goal he did in the Arab Cup when we played Morocco. Yeah, we shouldn't have conceded that goal. I'll tell you a crazy stat. Belali's got more. I don't know if you've seen this. Belali, since the start of 2020, Belali has the most assists in international football ever, like out of everyone. De Bruyne's third, Neymar second, Belali is top, 18 assists in international football since 2020. To be fair, I think about 7 of those are against Djibouti, but still. But it's been a good game. It's been better than the Guinea game. England-Germany was good yesterday, of course, although England got relegated. I do fear for England because, of course, I'm half English. I've got to support them. But we look awful. Atal has been good. You know, with Atal, I'm just happy he's played and lasted 45 minutes. The bloke's made of glass. He's a chocolate teapot playing in an Algeria top. But yeah. Zurgan has a decent flashes. Yeah, but he has. But, you know, we're not going to win the decent flashes trophy with him in midfield. I need a player like Benassa that's going to be good from the first minute to the last minute. Like a what? Like an Adley. Zurgan, for me, he's got to be subbed for Ben. You compare Bentala to Zurgan the last game and this game. Different gravy. Bentala needs to come on for Zurgan. There you go. Zurgan needs to have confidence that he's had for Charleroi with the national team. Yeah, but you could say that about half the team. You could say that about Ben Rahma. Ben Rahma's been West Ham's best player this season, right? He can't get in the squad. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where Bilal Brahimi is. I don't know if he's actually here. No, I'll give Slimani credit. He's had a fantastic first half. He's held it up. He's winning the ball in the air. He's doing layoffs to players. The only issue with Slimani is he can't do that for 90 minutes, in my opinion. We'd love to see Adley. He's a class act, Sammy, and he's fantastic. I think we will see him in November. Awar's going to come in November, 99%, by the way. He's literally not here because of administration stuff. He'll be here in November, Awar. The problem with Awar is that he might do an apology like the Delors one. They'll make him do that or something. Yeah, but we don't play attacking full stop. We come out when we're losing. We're happy to sit back when we're 0-0, but we're losing. That's why we push up. We look good attacking because we're a goal down. We're not actually winning the game. I would like to see Ben Rahma in cam, Belaya in cam, a player like that, but I don't think Belmadi wants to play. Or put Mahrez there and Adam Nurse on the right. There's so many options. Elise, don't get me started. We need a cam, but we've got to bloody find one. We had that Ilan Cabal. He's ended up in League 2. Who was the guy at Bordeaux? Not Adley, the other one. What's his name? Medizer Khan? Useless. Medizer can't. No, we need to find. I'm more than happy to have a cam in the team if we've got one. I'm watching this studio for the Algeria game half time. I mean, do these guys like watch football? What are they on about? With their suits and ties. Zugba, I liked him until he dropped that ball. He dropped the ball. I know the goal got disallowed. He shouldn't have, but he dropped it. Now, if you play amazing football, tactics spot on, and then your keeper drops it, you blame the keeper, not the manager. Some nonsense that got good Europe. Zorgan's dead. I think he is. I want Samir Shogi to have a chance, plays Paris FC. But do you want a League 2 player? I think there's about 4 Algerians at Paris FC. Julian Lopez plays there. My favourite player of Algeria is at now or all time. I want to see Delors and Amora at some point because I just can't see Slimani pressing and pushing for 90 minutes. My favourite player of Algeria is Good question. I think it's Benassa. I think I love Benassa, and I think I'll be in the Prem soon. He's so good. Favorite player all time for me is Kwesi. Played for Beloui's dad. I've just plays Benassa, but Tuba, mate. Do you know what? I feel sorry for him, because if he scored the goal that took us to the World Cup, which he did, he'd be like Antar Yahya style history books. You know, Bulgaria's goal. It would have been Tuba's goal, but it just all got taken away. He had that 5 minutes of fame, and then it went Miskin. Definitely not a penalty. Well, Ben Sabani got hacked. He got wiped out. Yeah, this analysis, it's not quite Gary Neville, is it? My favourite Algerian of all time is Karim Ziani. Brazil have got 5. If anyone wants to know, Brazil have got 5 against Tunisia, which is a guy from Flamengo scored, I think. Look, Ben Sabani got wiped. It was shocking. What have I eaten today? What did I have today? I had some cauliflower cheese mixed thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Trying to be healthy, basically. It was some cauliflower mix. But yeah. I think it was a gift from our Tunisian friend. Morocco. How can you watch the game in England? Well, it's on the Algerian channels, which of course you can't get in England. We've all got one of those dodgy boxes that's got all them Arabic channels on. That's how. I haven't got beIN Sports though. So if this was like a qualifier, I would be able to see it. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it, guys. If you want to see more, do plenty more of them. We could even do some from other African teams if you wanted. But yeah, these will be great fun in AFCONs, I think, inshallah. If we do AFCONs with these, I think it'll be really good. Really good to get everyone together. YouTube streams, yeah. Canal Algeria. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Anyone got a link, feel free to drop it in. What is going on here? I think, well, they're showing the offside, which is not offside. It's an embarrassing decision. It should have been Nigeria and Algeria in the World Cup. 100% over Cameroon and Ghana. Well, this is what you have to think about. If Algeria played Serbia, Switzerland, and Brazil, would we get more points than Cameroon are going to get? Would Nigeria get more points against South Korea, Uruguay, and Portugal than Ghana are going to get? What's happening with West Ham this season? Well, we've spent 200 million, and you've got to get time to gel those players together. You've got Paqueta, you've got Corner, you've got Skamaka, Kira. We signed Nayef Aguerd, and then he got injured. So we've tactically ruled him out for Morocco for the World Cup. But yeah, we signed Areola. We signed Emerson Palmieri from Chelsea. I think we'll be fine. But remember, we've played in Europe 4 games and won all 4. If we win the Conference League, we're in the Europa League. So it depends how you look at it. We don't start him enough, but every player this season is going to get rotated because we're in Europe. Every player. We've got Wolves at home at the weekend. I'll be there. We should win that. If we don't beat Wolves at home, then you'll start seeing questions of Moyes. But if we sack Moyes, we'll get Sean Dyche. And I don't really want Sean Dyche. I don't think you want to play people like Ben Rama. Why does Moyes always Ben Rama? Yeah. Well, Ben Rama's been our best player. But he doesn't like his work rate. Pablo Fornals isn't better than Ben Rama, but he will track back. And that's why he plays him. Jared Bowen did so well last season. He seems to love him. He seems to love Souček. He needs to drop Souček as well and play anyone else in the midfield. But he's got his favourites like Belmadi. It's like Belmadi playing Zarouki and people like that all the time and Beniarda, isn't it? But you get your favourites like Southgate and Maguire. Side will start against Wolves because he's training. Yeah, well, he's training now because he's not with Algeria, is he? Same with Cornet, I think, or something. But yeah, he will start this weekend. He better bloody start, and he'll start Scamacca as well. You know what's mad, right? Scamacca started for Italy. Rice starts for England. Paqueta starts for Brazil. Areola starts for France. And we can't get out of the bottom 3. It's stupid. Benrahma is like Belady sometimes, just does extra stuff that causes him to lose the ball. Yeah, but West Ham fans like Benrahma because he's not scared to take someone on and then lose it. But the manager doesn't like that. That's why. But in this instance, we've got plenty of players that take people on. Belali will take someone on. Mahrez will. Artal will. Too many of those, and you're going to concede too many goals. I'm sick of it. Why is Belali, Slimani, Mandy, Zarouki starting? We need to change. We're going back. It's time to go. All right. So if Belali eventually goes, Benrahma, Bilal Brahimi can play there. Slimani, you have Delors, you have Mohamed Amora. Mandy, you have Tuba, you have Tugay. And Zarouki, you have Inshallah Yassin Adli, Inshallah Hussein Awar. Benrahma is not clinical. Well, who is? Who is? Look at the squad Algeria picked for Cameroon. It had Ishaq Belfadil. It had Mohamed Ben Yetu in it. Brunajah got binned off. Gazelle was in it. There's a lot of inconsistencies. I'll tell you what I hate when people go, oh no, it's the international break now. Good. I bloody love it. I love international breaks. It's fantastic. Should be the bread and butter. Do I think we'll get Michael Olise? No. And that's Ben Talib's coming on. It's not because Michael Olise doesn't want to play for us. It's because we're too stupid to not properly go and get him. His mum's Algerian. Of course he loves Algeria. But if we're too stupid to get him, then we won't get him. Nabil Ben Talib is getting ready to come on for Algeria. If you've just joined us, drop a like. If it's got to be for Zorgan for me. It's got to be Ben Talib for Zorgan. Somali legend, but I'm sorry, bro, has to go. Yeah, but, you know, you have to think about who actually takes someone like Slimani's place. Sloppy with the ball. Yeah, but we always said Slimani's in the team for his aerial prowess, his ability in the air. It has to be Ben Talib for Zorgan. We're underway for the second half. Yeah, I know, Mandy is still on. Nabil Ben Talib is on. So Adam Zorgan hauled after 45 minutes, and you have to say Nigeria overran the midfield. But here we go already. Oh, that's not a good touch on Beladi's kept it on. Who catches it? Zorgan had to come off. He ain't good enough. I'm sorry. I gave him another chance today. He's useless. He's not good enough. Oh. 46 minutes, Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. Adam Zorgan replaced by Nabil Bentaleb, which is what should have happened really at the start of the game. Zorgan, no. I'm sorry. I said I'd give him a chance. I'm not having it. You can't tell me that Zorgan did well there. Anyway, here comes Nigeria again. Mofi holding up, finds Iwobi. Ademola Lookman into the box. Bentabani trying to deal with Ademola Lookman. Lookman sends Bentabani looking the other way. Bentabani clears it for a throw. Remy Tuga. Zadudka should be the 4. Why is Zadudka not getting any bloody game time? I don't know. I do not know. And in that back 4 you've written, I agree with Tuba. I agree with Tugai. But I'd be throwing a player like Rayan Ain't Nori or Yasser Larousi into that mix as well. Bentaleb, Adli, and Banassa in the midfield. Yeah. Or Awar can play in there. I'd go with that. And then the front three's got to be Delora or Amora up top doing something, isn't it? 100%. Anyway, Zorgan for Bentaleb is the sub. And the sub, I think we order made. Look, I'm telling you now, the manager simply doesn't rate Adam Zorgan. And neither do I, to be perfectly honest. I don't know why Nigeria's goalkeeper isn't taking the goal kick. So he's injured, get him off. Do you know what I mean? Just reading that Souček's missed a penalty. Oh, God, it's not going well for him, is it? Anyway, we're looking to win this game. Be a good statement of intent if we beat Nigeria, and also would hopefully push us up those FIFA rankings. Now, if you're wondering what we're going to do when this international break is over, we've got the Chan happening in Algeria in January, and the draw for that is on Saturday. So we'll see how that goes. Karim Zadudka, is that Akim Zadudka's brother at Napoli? Well, the rule list seems to be if you're Algerian and you play for Napoli, you don't get to play. So I've not really seen him. Yes, to for sure, Ben Rahmat and Mahrez in the last 20 minutes. You can bring on Slimani. You can also bring on Amora. You can even bring on Bunajah in the last 20 minutes of a game if you really want to. Algeria now have definitely pushed up 10 to 15 yards. Belali loses it to Alex Iwobi. Iwobi with a 1-2 of Onyeka. But of course, it's that man again winning the ball back. It's Ismail Banassa. Little chip into the path of Islam Slimani. If he doesn't get this, he's very slow. He does get it. He'll hold it up. He needs support. And Slimani's got Zarouki coming. He's not going to use the rookie. He is going to use the rookie. Zarouki's going to keep that ball and Algeria will win the throw. So we're back underway. We've got Bentaleb, Banassa and Zarouki, which is a midfielder wanted. If you would see my predicted team, it's literally this team on the pitch now. Just the goalkeeper is different. Remember to drop a like on the stream if you are enjoying it. Yusuf Belali into the box. So I don't know what that is. Some of the strikes of the ball he's been doing today have been woeful. Absolutely woeful, to be totally honest. Can I edit this scoreline? Let's have a look. Can I edit this without the stream stopping? Let's hope so. Oh, God. What am I doing? Are we still live? I tried to change the 0-0 to 1-1. It didn't let me. Stupid thing. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind Bunajah. He's a bit more mobile. Well, I think I'm more mobile than Slimani. Here's Belali cutting inside onto his right foot. Shoots. Surely a deflection. The referee's given a goal kick. So I don't know why he's given a goal kick. I was sure that had a deflection. There were 2 players blocking Belali's shot there. Bunajah, if he can start scoring again, he'll find his way back into this squad. But I don't know if he will. Yeah, I don't know why I can't change it. The title says 0-0. That's annoying. But it is what it is. But oh, look at that, Belmadi. Thank you and good night. Better than bloody Zorgan, isn't he? Fantastic. Belmadi skills again. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Honestly, top baller. Brazil still 5. But Algeria certainly on top. Bonaja should never start for Algeria again, in my opinion. Fair enough. If every reason to never start again, to be totally honest. I wouldn't blame you. What I liked about Bonaja is the chemistry that he had with Belali. That, for me, made Belali a better player. We missed the World Cup. I don't understand why he still takes the oldies. We need to build a team for AFCON and the next World Cup qualifiers. We have the players like Yanis Lago with future potential. Yeah. Oh, Zugba there. Careful. Got Ryan Cherky as well knocking around, and he's still a teenager. So. Now Tuba here with the Iwobi is just smashed the ball. Goodness, oh God, that's not good. What are we doing? Tuba's just smashed the ball into Belali's chest. Have some of that, you Afrani wizard. Oh my God. Just don't know why Tuba just smashed the ball. You're doing an Algeria Road to Glory on FIFA 23. I don't know. When they had the Division 10 to 1, it was good, the Road to Glories. Now, I might do FUT champs with an Algeria team one week, but it's probably going to be a career mode or something. Should I come and play for Algeria while it's still at Lyon? Well, it needs to get out of Lyon then, because every time someone leaves Lyon, even people like Mehdi Zafan, we end up getting them. Now then, Benassa's gone down holding his face. Zarouki doesn't have a place in the national team, in my opinion. Now, this referee's been great for us so far. Benassa's had an altercation with Alex Iwobi. Benassa's gone down holding his face, but I wouldn't say it's like violent conduct. There's no VAR. Well, the ball's actually off. I think that's what the problem is. The ball goes off a few times. Benassa takes it off. Iwobi takes it off. And then Benassa goes down holding the face. But yeah, Finance Balumi, you've got Karim Matmour, you've got Jamal Maspah there, you've got Majid Bouguera, all part of the staff for the upcoming Chan for Algeria. I don't understand why Ben Rahma ain't here. I don't get it either, mate. I don't get it either. I don't know why he's not here. He plays in the best league. It's crazy. We ain't got the luxury of it's like the law for all those years. Why do we think we've got the divine right to not call up a Premier League player? It's crazy. Nigerian's very clumsy, and I'm surprised the Algerian lads haven't convinced Amin Gori. Amin Gori has got no interest in playing for Algeria. He's a mug. He literally says, "Oh, I bleed blue." Well, good luck, mate. Make your eyes blue, you muppet. Anyway, we've got a bit of an injury concern. It should be a free kick to Algeria on the box, really, but the ball went out. So anyway, we'll see. It's given a corner. No free kick. Drop a like on the stream if you're having a good time watching this game. Of course, even better if Algeria can make it 2 wins out of 2 here. It'd be 5 wins in a row and 5 unbeaten. Guri is delusional. He's nowhere near the level of the French national team. Didn't he leave? He's gone to Rennes. I mean, he left Nice. I don't get that. Ball into the box from Aaron Bentabeni. Slimani once again, amazing first touch, chests it down, loses it. Ball's back out, right hand side. Belay looks for Slimani again. Tell you what, good chance. That's what you have to do when Slimani plays. You've got to put the ball in the air and play to his strengths. And then Zoho was beaten, and it's gone narrowly wide. Surely, after Belay terminates his contract, but Rahma takes his place. Yeah, or Bilal Brahimi. We look at this ball again. I'm pretty sure it's Belay that looks for Slimani. Slimani gets there. Someone's got some sort of GoPro that's dropped onto the ground, and it's headed just over. Slimani does so well to get his head on that. It's actually really good centre-forward play, and you have to give him credit. Rising, winning that ball. But 55 minutes, I'd like to see Delors. So England and Algeria have the same problem. Right, too many right backs. Yeah, too many right backs and managers that have their favourites. Harry Maguire's our bloody Hossein Baniada, isn't he? I know we should have had but when we played Cameroon, I don't think Bentaleb was really that level of fitness and that regular club football. Now he's captain. Bentaleb in the March wasn't what Bentaleb is now. Anyway, Slimani with a hold-up play. It's what he can do. Bentabani overlapping Yusuf Belaili. Belaili on the ball. Finds Rami Bentabani. Bentabani into the box. It's cleared. It's finished. Brazil 5, Tunisia 1. That's absolutely embarrassing. If I'm Tunisia, I wouldn't even bother going. Algeria fans getting behind them here. Belaili's going to take this throw. Burkina Faso are still drawing 0-0 to Comoros. Morocco is still drawing 0-0 to Paraguay. In Spain, that game is. Ghana only beat Nicaragua 1-0. And Ivory Coast beat Guinea 3-1. Yeah, good touch. I tell you, Belamani's got a better touch than Adam Zourgan. Should be Adam Zourgan. Algeria on the ball. Mandy getting that passing completion up like it's a FIFA Ultimate Team objective. Here's Tuba. Oh, he's lost it, but we'll get the throw and the Tabani will take it. Yeah, Algeria's first win in this kit, if they do win. Slimani still pressing at 57, 58 minutes, which I will give the lad credit for. But now Nigeria pushing forward. Is that going to be a goal kick? I think Zugba seems pretty confident that it will be. And it'll be a goal kick to Algeria. And the fans will applaud here in Oran. Whoa, whoa. Hello. Welcome. It's 1-1. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. Zohu. Well, he can kick the ball, so why doesn't he take the goal kicks then? Cameroon are shambles. I can imagine how I would have done if in the World Cup if Gassama was in the mug. You know what's crazy? Gassama is going to the tournament as a ref. Thank you for being a big fan. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. And Amora or Delor needs to come on. I think someone has done enough for today. I think we will see them. It's just a matter of what minute do we see them. We're going to see them. Just don't know when. But we will see them. But I think someone is doing okay, so he'll stand a bit longer. I'm trying to see if I can see anyone warming up. But I can't. Olaina will take the throw from Nigeria as we get to the hour mark. I'm not even bothered about the set pieces. I'm bothered about the fact that we couldn't concentrate for 30 seconds. The free kick that came in, right, shouldn't even give that away. Moffy's in here for Nigeria in the Algeria box, but we have got bodies back. He'll play it to Onyeka. And Zugba saves again. And that's good goalkeeping. It's good save, good awareness, and good distribution. I never thought I'd see Mustafa Zugba throw the ball to Riyad Mahrez, but here we are. Mahrez with the counter now. Onto his left foot, cutting inside. Mahrez on the ball. Still Mahrez. Is he going to use the support he is? He's going to find Yusuf Belaili. Belaili into the box. Belaili. Still Belaili against Olaina. Olaina gets the touch in, and Algeria will get the corner. It's 60 minutes. It's Algeria 1, Nigeria 1. Belaili to take the corner. Algeria on top. You'd say they've probably got to get the goal in front at the moment. Somani, of course, the target, surely. Belaili will whip this ball in, and Zohu will punch it. It's going to come out. Zaruki. That's an absolute belter! It's an absolute belter! Oh, my God! Did you see that? What a hit from Yusuf bloody Atal. Yusuf, no doubt. Atal. Riyad Mahrez goes over to hug him, and I'm going to applaud that. It's an absolute bloody belter from Yusuf Atal. It's Algeria 2. It's Nigeria 1. That is a screamer. Thank you and good night. It's Couscous 2. It's Jollof Rice 1. That is outstanding from Yusuf Atal. He's absolutely pinged it. He's pinged it. Now, Zohu there, actually questionable goalkeeping. This ball is about 35 yards out. And Yusuf Atal says, look, let me test if my right leg still works. Is it actually still got a bone in it? He's hit it. He's banged one. Zohu's off his line. He's thinking, why is Yusuf Atal hitting one from 35 yards? Doesn't matter. Slimani arms in the air. Rami Bentabani arms in the air. That is what you want from your right back. Right back on the field. And he sent Uzohu right back to Lagos. 2-1 up. The hug from Mahrez. And Algeria lead in Oran. That is fantastic. The fans have gone wild. Bosh! 2-1. And Algeria lead on the night for the first time. Aina crosses it. Got to clear this. Outstanding goal. Samani now holding the ball up. That's an unreal goal. That is, he's got no right at all to score that. Fans are very happy with this goal, by the way. Fantastic goal. That is unreal. What a goal. What an iconic game. We've had Oran, we've had New Kit, we've had Belmadi's Techers. Yeah, that's what a goal from Atal. I'm watching it back now. I mean, when he picks that ball up there, I don't think anyone else on the pitch would have had that, would have shot that. Do you know what I mean? Bruleli really thinks these guys are farmers. Yeah, a great goal. Somebody dropping deep. Like his pace to get back up top in time. This is the Algeria we know and love. We're 2-1 up at home to Nigeria. We just had to draw to... Don't get me started on this again. We had to draw to Cameroon, which I think is what Belmadi played for. To draw to Cameroon. We didn't. Idiots. You see what happens when Zorgan comes off? We take the lead. 2-1, it's Algeria against Nigeria, and 63 minutes have been played. Morris has been good. I'll give it to him. He stepped up. Maybe the armband going off him for a game did sort of give him a kick up the backside. Somebody dropping deep, like he has pace to get back up top. Mate, Slimani drops deep in the bloody goal of a box. That's how deep he drops. Now we're winning. Get Delors on and get the third. Zarouki getting in there. Have some of those with his clogs. Giving a goal kick, and he's not happy about it. But Algeria lead Nigeria 2-1. Les Algériens. Les Algériens. 63 played. Meanwhile, we're beating Nigeria, and Tunisia are getting battered by Brazil like it's a handball game. Anyway, Nigeria are in. Onyeka. Mofi. Zigba catches it. This Nigeria side is 100% better than Cameroon. If you combine them, bloody Cameroon. I'll tell you why, Gassama wouldn't get in this team, would he, for Nigeria? That's for sure. And this ref would have helped us. He loves us. We need to sit back because Nigeria are really going at it. We can, but if we can get a Mora on and Adama Nurse, we could really counter them. Slimani again holding up. Fantastic. Zarouki. Yusuf Belaili. Balumi there with some sort of acting like he's a manager with the tactics. 2-1 Algeria. We've got 25 minutes left to play. So all good. Are we going to see some subs? Because we're not doing the bloody Iceland clap, are we? That's going to ruin the goal. That's a great hit from Atal. Oh. Honestly, travelled past Guinea, Ghana, Cameroon, Morocco, Chad, Western Sahara. Adam Munoz is ready to come on for Algeria. This is a better match than I expected. It's what I thought about England, Germany last night. Adam Munoz is coming on. It'll be interesting to see who comes off. He's going to take Mahrez off. Is he going to play in false nine? I doubt it. Balls with Zugba, though, at the Algeria goalkeeper's feet. Playing out from the back to Tuba. Ben Taleb. My thoughts are that Tunisia are lucky they didn't lose 10-1. Mahrez, 1-2. Back to Mahrez, about 40 yards out. Zarouki now getting into the box, and the referee has pulled up play here because someone's run on the pitch. Someone's run on the pitch, and the security, he's gone to hug Yusuf Belaili, and the police are on the pitch. The police are on the pitch. What are you doing? We're on the bloody attack, you idiot. Why is it Algerian? Why did you do that when flipping Ihanacho was through on goal? You mug. What's he riding on the pitch for? Honestly, man, we're about to. Oh, for God's sake. You do it when Nigeria are going to score, not when we're going to score. Idiot. What a donkey. And why do we need 10 police officers to get one? Belaley saying, look, you don't need to touch him. You don't need to handcuff him. I'll take him off. Look, you've met me now. You've done what you came on for. I mean, it gives us the chance to get Adama somewhere. It's going to be a drop ball, isn't it? I thought you could have hugged Mahrez. He went for Belaley. He could have had Mahrez. Anyway, Adama is going to be coming on for Algeria. And I think Belaley's actually going to come off with the pitch invader. I think the pitch invader's made Belaley come. Belaley's last contribution. I tell you what, the pitch invader left it as late as possible to get to Belaley. I've never seen someone pitch invade an international friendly, but here we are. Yusuf Belaley's come off to be replaced by Adama, and is one pitch invader going to be making it so that everyone's going to want to have a go now. But where are the authorities there? Ademola Lookman's come off for Nigeria. Could have hugged him when he came off, I know. We could have gone for Mahrez. Iwobi with a good through ball. That's dangerous. Good goalkeeping from Zugba there. Dangerous pass by Iwobi. Iwobi at centre mid. I never thought I'd see the day. I don't know why we're having a bloody pitch invader in a friendly. That's shocking. Especially after all the stuff about the authorities and the organisation throughout the game. Oh, what a goal from Yusuf Atal. Really good. Anyways, Moses Simon, Sanusi will cross and Nigeria will get the corner. I tell you what, the bloody pitch invaders ruined our flow. We threw on goal to make it 3-1. Now, we've lost Belaley. I know Adam Munoz is on, but we've lost Belaley and Nigeria have a corner. Delore on and we've got the bloody ultimate team trio, haven't we? Well, Benrahma's not here, but you know what I mean. That green laser pen's everywhere, isn't it? Oh. Nigeria playing it short. That was a bit stupid. Oh, someone's down. And Zugba will take. I think Tuba's now down holding his head. Get some time back after that idiot pitch invader. Oran's not good for the national team. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, but I think they're not going to play all the time in Oran. It's just to use this ground, and then we'll see the team move to Baraki and stuff like that. Portugal losing at home to Spain. Morata scored. And that goal's very, very late in the game. I'll tell you a funny story about that. So that actually puts Portugal in second to go out and Spain to advance. Now, Morata just scored for Spain, and he's been assisted by Nico Williams, brother of Inaki Williams, right? And they've called him up for Spain just so Ghana don't get him because Ghana took Inaki Williams. I mean, that is crazy. I know those laser pens are annoying. Tuba's down. What is going on? What is going on here? What? There's too many interruptions in this game, man. Oh. We're in the rhythm and the throw and they're on the front foot. But either a pitch, since that pitch invaders come on, it's just annoying. Tyro Awonyi up front for Forest is going to come on for Nigeria. We've got 20 minutes to go. Those laser pens, I know, they're really, I'll tell you what, it's good tactical. People underestimate the effect of the fans in these African games. Yeah, I see that, but I'm not surprised because I've seen, every game I've seen people get in without tickets. The Sidemen game had people without tickets inside. The West Ham game had people doing TikToks of people getting inside without tickets. It happens everywhere. But here's the rookie. Are we stopping again? Oh, because Tuba's shoes come off. Okay. We'll tie your shoelaces then. Zaruki will play on. And the ball's back at Zugba. Let's see if Tuba's boots are working. They are. He's tied his laces now, and he'll play the ball to Zerouki. Back to Tuba. Oh, we're giving that away there. Offside. He's offside. What are you moaning for, Hinacho? You're offside. It's not Brendan Rodgers. Jamal Belmadi here. And we're going to see Taiwo Awoniyi come on for Nigeria. He scored 2 goals, I think, in the Premier League this season. One was against West Ham. So if he scores again, it'll definitely be haunting me. This Awoniyi guy signed at Forest. One of about 50 players they bought, didn't they? Murphy coming off, the guy who scored the goal from the Mandy mistake. Here's Tuba. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really... Oh, my God. I do like Banassa. He's really good. Oh, with the ping. Looking for Slim. Surprised Slim's on after 71. Get in there, Zerouki. Have a bit of that. Adam Nurse now. Playing on the left then, is he? If Morris is on the right. Slimani. Oh, what an opportunity for Algeria there. But Adam Nurse playing in a different position for Algeria this time. He'll take the corner. But has he played on the left before? I think he has played on the left. He might not want to play on the left, but he is playing on the left. Good opportunity here. Of course, Yusuf Atal scored from a corner we had previously. Adebonas, left-footed, of course, plays it short. Benas. Oh, Ben Sabani, mate. Like it's Volta. Is that ball off? Someone's got to put a flag up. I know Adebonas is sort of floating around the attacking positions. Banassa's got more forward as well. Because you've got Zerouki and Bentaleb sitting in there. You're going to see Banassa get the license to go forward a bit more, which is, I think, helps us as well. But Algeria are currently beating Nigeria 2-1, coming back from behind, resilient. And I have to say, Algeria have made Nigeria look very ordinary at times in this game, which I will give credit for. And Slimani's worked very hard. We play better in these games than the bloody important ones. I think Andy Delors coming on. I think Andy, yeah, I just see the comment now as well. I see Delors got his pink vest on, ready to come on. Now, this is surely going to be for Slimani. If Delors scores in this game, it really is the icing on the milfay. Good crossfield ball. Algeria keeping the ball when winning, something we haven't seen much of. And Sabani, which is what we should have done against Cameroon because we were 1-0 up in the first leg to keep the ball. Bentaleb. Zerouki. 5-yard burst. Ben Sabani. Bentaleb. Here's Tuba. Yusuf Atal. I'll tell you what, Yusuf Atal. Well, here's Mahrez. Oh, come on, someone. The goal proves this. He's much better going forward than defending. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can score, he can pass. There's got to be a future for Atal in a more attacking position. It's like Trent. Here's Slimani in the box. You know, if Atal played as a right winger, I don't think you could. I don't think Atal as a right winger would be a disaster. If I'm being totally honest, especially with the tracking back as well. Here's Adebonas. He goes down. Is he going to get the free kick? No, Adebonas is fantastic. Calvin Bassey, who's usually so good, and Adebonas is so small compared to him, had to absolutely batter him, and Adebonas wins the foul off of Calvin Bassey. Look at this. He trips him, and it's a foul, and it's probably a yellow. And that's one of Europe's best defenders at Ajax in the Champions League. And he can't deal with our little Adebonas. What a player. We've got a player like Adebonas and we don't start him. Mental. Should have been a goal there. Would have been a good assist by Mahrez. Yeah, but there was no one in that cam position, which is where we've been talking about, isn't it? We need someone there. 15 minutes to go. Algeria 2, Nigeria 1 in Oran. Algeria heading for 5 games in a row without losing and 2 wins out of 2 in this international break. Ismail Banassa, closest to the ball. Are we going to see Delors come on before this? I don't think so. Banassa's going to take it with his left foot. There we go. Banassa in the box. It's cleared. Yeah, but the problem is you've got to. I'm all for Adam Munoz starting, but he's got to play in the team with Mahrez, not a bloody Zarouki or something. Andy Delor's coming on, should be for Slim, and you have to say it's been a fantastic performance in this game by Islam Slimani. He will be replaced by Andy Delor for the final 15 minutes of this game, and Slimani claps the fans. I'll clap him. He's been very, very good. His shot that hit the post led to the first goal, the penalty. He'll be replaced by Delor. Good rapport there by the two players. And Andy Delor is on with Mahrez, with Adam Munoz. So it's Adam Munoz, it's Riyad Mahrez, and it's Andy Delor. And this team now, I was about to say that, Amp, is how I'd like to see Algeria set up and go for it. And you've got a bit of everything in that because Delor offers those aerial threats that Slimani offers. But 76 played and Algeria have a corner. Oh, Slim's a legend. I'd have him there just for the... I'd have him in squad Slimani and not even play a single minute just for his presence. Algeria have the throw. Benassa takes. And Adebonas will win another throw. Nigeria are fuming. I think even the assistants have been on our side here, but I'm all for it. Here's Benassa again in the more forward position with Adebonas. Adebonas surely fouled again. And the referee's got to do something here because they can't deal with him. They can't bloody deal with him. He's fantastic. Look, they're having to push him, kick him. Get off him, you mug. So Algeria will get another free kick. Look at that, man. Is that a 1 year as well? We'll get a free kick here that Benassa's going to take again on his left foot. Mahrez, Delor, and Adebonas. It's something a lot of people wanted to see for a long time. Drop a like if you're enjoying that front three. Ismail Benassa taking a free kick for Algeria. Respect Ilyas and respect to my Somali brothers. Corner in from Benassa, looking for a header. And it wasn't Delor. I think it was Tuba that got up there. That's why he's sprinting back to his position. But Algeria, again, got to see this out now, I suppose. Now, Scotland have been promoted to the Nations League A and we've been relegated. So they're going to be higher than us. That's not good. Best moment of the Tunisia-Brazil game for Tunisia is probably the final whistle. Nigeria now definitely need to get Aribo back in there. I'd say definitely need to get Ndidi back in there for me. And that's going to be a yellow card, isn't it? It's always going to be a yellow. But Nigeria taking it quickly. They're not messing around. Zugba's going to have to deal with that. And it just hits the top of the side netting from the cross. But even though we hacked him down and took a yellow for it, it was a bit stupid a yellow to take because Nigeria took it quickly. Zarouki got the booking and Nigeria took it quickly and countered fairly quickly. So, oh, come on, he's just completely tripped up on Yaka. What was the point of that? Honestly. Zarouki in the book. Oh, come on, messing about now. Nigeria with the ball in the Algerian corner of the pitch. We've got 10 minutes to play. I know we're not getting a clean sheet. There's been individual errors in this game, but there's a lot of positives to take out of this in this game. The green lasers are out in the face of Olarena. He's not happy about it. Of course, Olarena born in London. That's why he was at Chelsea's youth setup. What's happened here? Olarena was at Chelsea's youth setup, I should say, with the throw. But I want to see this team, this group of players going forward. I don't want to see Adebonas, Slimani and Mahrez in a game where we are defending. I want to see them, do you know what I mean? I want to see them going forwards. Anyway, we've got about 10 minutes left to play in this game. And with bloody laptop chargers going, that's what's happening. Here we are. Right, we're back. 81 minutes played, Algeria 2, Nigeria 1. If you've just joined us, goals from Riyad Mahrez and an absolute belter from Yusuf Atal. After Mofi gave Nigeria the lead. Now, Zaruki's got to be careful on a yellow. He spins well there. I want to see Delors get a goal. I'm going to go mental if he does. I'm going to hit the roof, and Andy's going to score, hopefully, inshallah. No passing. Don't go back to passing it around the back again, man. Do something. Here's Tuba. With the long ball. Don't need to do the long ball now. Hello, Matt. Good evening. I'll tell you what, Matt, England's going down and Scotland going up. I don't know how you feel about that. Oh, the nutmeg. That is naughty. Oh, my God. Mahrez has just nutmegged Onyeka, I think. Sent him back to Hounslow. That was disgusting. Look. Bosh. Thomas Frank, mate. Drop him. Oh, my God. We get the free kick, but that is disgusting. Dégoûtant. Honestly. Taken quickly, though. Are we going to try and get Delors Adama a goal? Well, Bentabani's been solid, apart from that bloody sitter from 1 yard that led to the penalty. We did win the penalty, I guess, technically, so he should get some credit for that. Oh, my God. Zaruki did just about enough there, keeping up with the pace. We're going to see Amora now. He's going to have some pace, which will be good in this. Mahrez, Adama Nurse. Are we going to see the full free? What are you shooting for? Andy Delors in there, you mug. Mahrez to Adama Nurse. It was set up for Adama Nurse to play in Delors. He had a shot. It was a wild shot. I don't mind Adama Nurse shooting. He's absolutely skied it. Benassa very good. Adama Nurse there. He's got no right to score from there. But when Yusuf Atal, but the fact that Yusuf Atal scored shows that you can shoot from anywhere. So Amora comes on, and then Mahrez hands the armband over. But why didn't he hand the armband over when he come on for the other day? And Bentabani kept it. Fans loving Amora. Amora for Mahrez. Not sure why the commentators here are saying that Mahrez plays for Man United. I bet Ten Hag was delighted if he saw that. So we've got Amora on, so we didn't really get to see Mahrez with Delors again, which I'm a bit disappointed about, if I'm being totally honest. Something I would have liked to have seen. But it's Mahrez on. You see Alexander Akija there sitting on the bench, not being able to get on. You see Akim Zadudka sitting on the bench there, not being able to get on. Bilali asking Mahrez, can I come play for Pep Guardiola? No, you can't. This keeper is Zohu. He's been all right, but he can't kick the ball. He's got bloody Calvin Bassey doing kick-ups. What are you doing? Why is Calvin Bassey doing kick-ups in Oran? Yeah, prick. 2 changes are going to be happening for Nigeria. I think we're going to see Cyril Dessers come on, the Belgian-based player. Come on. He's a young lad from Steph. That's Amora. La, 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 la. I'll sing it properly if he scores. So, a couple of changes. I think Onyeka's being substituted because he got nutmegged by Mahrez. It's worthy of being brought off, if we're being totally honest. It's the unwritten rules of the game. But we've got 84 minutes. Of course, we're seeing the substitutes run the clock down a little bit. But it's been great to have you guys in the chat again. And I hope you're enjoying the watch along as much as I have. But we'll be, African Cup of Nations, we'll probably do one every day for different games, different teams. But here we go. Iheanacho is off for Nigeria. And Algeria is still attacking. Can we get Delors a goal? There's going to be lots of spaces now this late in the game. I'm open to anyone hosting an AFCON that hasn't had one before. I can't remember if Libya have had one before, but they were going to have one and then it got cancelled. Yeah, so Cyril Dessers is on for Kelechi Iheanacho. Now, Ben Sabani has said to Walla Aina there, welcome to Oran. Bit of a nail for Nigeria, drawing to Bulgaria's team and then losing to Belmadi's one. Let me tell you, that's got to be a foul. Play on! What are you doing? Anyone else is through on goal. Yes, Benassa's fouled, but Adam Nurse was literally 1-on-1. And you brought it back to our own bloody half. Twat. Look, even Adamonis is saying, look, I'm through. Git. Benassa's got a nosebleed. No, he's not sniffing anything. He's got a nosebleed. Just want to make that clear. Here we go. 86 minutes. Algeria 2. Nigeria 1. I don't know why the camera's obsessed with Benassa's nosebleed as if he's trying to show like he's on something. He's not, I can confirm. Uganda, Tanzania will be fantastic. I did like Uganda's team a few years ago. But of course, those two teams you just mentioned, the two teams Algeria, funnily enough, are in the same group as, and we beat both in June. Playing with fire, passing it backwards. That's a sloppy ball from Adamonis. It's had to be battered forward. Is that going to be a push by Delors? Adamonis he's made his Zohu jump. He's mugged him right off. The whistle has gone, but I think Delors will be penalised. We should be utilising Amoura's pace because he, against Nigeria, with the fast defenders they have, is something we should be doing. He didn't even foul. Delors didn't even foul him. Didn't even foul him. Mandy's done well there, I think. Look at Amoura. He made the keeper jump. He made the keeper jump. If I'm Amoura, I'd stick in and take the yellow. Why not? Fans would have loved it. Corner for Nigeria, by the way. They're not done yet. Amoura and Delors, when there's like 10 minutes to go, is a really interesting prospect. You don't want Slim when there's 10 minutes to go. These are the guys you want. Here we go. Corner for Nigeria. Moses Simon's going to take it. Amoura's rapid. Mont. Zugba's missed it. He's missed it. He's in no man's land. Hoofed clear. And Amoura is rapid. And Zohu comes out to clear that ball. I hope they make it, but I think you're going to probably get third. We shall see. Benassa's toying with Nigeria here. He says, by the way, I play for AC Milan. Fantastic. Even if we conceded now, Sammy, we draw 2-2. But I know what you mean. We should game management. We're running like we're losing, but we're actually winning. We're back to Zugba. Zugba's looked a bit shaky the last 5 minutes, but that's a good ball to Rami Bensabeni. Good ball. Back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, Mandy's done well there. He celebrated that interception like he scored. And Wanye was the Forest striker that put it across. Here's Bassi. Ola Aina. That'll be Nigeria's ball, will it? Yeah, it is, but you're taking the throw 20 yards further down, mate. You're taking the throw in Algiers, you idiot. 89 minutes on the clock. This has been a very good second half from Algeria, and we've shown resilience, and we've bounced back. But Mardi here has got to learn how to see games out, though. Offside flag for Nigeria. Be interesting to see how many minutes are added on. Yeah, better than the last game. But remember, this game we played a much better, stronger starting 11. And also, why the second half was good, a certain bloody Adams Organ came off. Bensabeni's down with cramp, obviously. You know, Dessers is trying to get him up, but he's got cramp, mate. You know what that's like. Three minutes added, by the way, which I'm surprised considering the amount of changes from both teams. Benassa still with that tissue in his nose. He really is state-of-the-art sort of medical equipment. Paraguay and Morocco are set to draw 0-0 in Spain, which I believe is not the best result in the world that they'd be looking for, beating a team that, you know, aren't even going to the tournament. And then Brazil won 5-1. Burkina Faso 2-0 up against Comoros. Finally got the breakthrough. I'm not sure what Bassi's doing there, heading it back to Ola Aina. And yeah, so it looks like Morocco are going to draw. Mauritania 2-0 up against Congo. No surprise that Boubacar Kamara scored. But yeah, it looks like we're going to see this game out in Algeria. They're going to win 2-1. I'd say Benassa's been good. I said Yusuf Altali for that goal alone would be in for a shout for man of the match. Bensabeni was good apart from missing from 2 yards out. But yeah, we should see this game out. Nigerians aren't happy about this. Looks like we're going to see it out, which is good. Yeah, I know. And there's a lot of Moroccans that travelled to Spain to watch that game, thinking they were going to win 4 or 5. Ben Sebaini. What are you clattering Ben Sebaini for in the last minute? He's got cramp. Then Delors been whacked. What are you doing? What's the point? Don't go and hug him, Aina. You've been at it as well, and the yellow card's going to come out. It's just a stupid way to win the game. Delors would push.
الجزائر في أوران كانت لمصلحة نيجيريا 5-2 في آخر مواجهة في أوران على ملعب أحمد زمان تصفيات كأس العالم 2006 في يوم 4 سبتمبر 2005.
Free kick to Algeria to see this out. The scenes, yeah.
حتى وإن كانت أفضلية نيجيرية في المباريات الرسمية ولكن أعتقد في حالة الفوز هذا الأمور ستتغير لمصلحة المنتخب الجزائري أمام الكرة 3 لاعبين كرة ثابتة من مسافة 25 متر احترام المسافة القانونية من حكم المباراة السيد محرز مالكي هنا يكون.
To be honest, this free kick is a bit dumb, wasn't it? Because we just wanted to see the game out. It's just adding more time on. Yeah, but I won't be supporting Morocco. Got no reason to. I don't get when people say you got to support all the teams in North Africa. It's like saying you got to support all the teams in North London. You're not going to support Tottenham if you support Arsenal. That was a great free kick, by the way. That fizzed over. I think Benassa took it. I didn't see it. But yeah, Algeria have beaten Nigeria by 2-1. Respect to the people that said 2-1 in the predictions. More optimistic than me. So Algeria see out this international break with a 2-1 win against Nigeria. A very respectable result. And if you look at Algeria's form in the last 5 games, we beat Tanzania. We beat Uganda. We beat Iran. We beat Guinea. And we beat Nigeria. And beating Nigeria and Iran, and I know Nigeria didn't qualify, is a fantastic result. So, alhamdulillah, we won. 2 wins out of 2. Should be going up those FIFA rankings. Showed what we can do with good stadiums, with good supporters, what this team could have done in Qatar potentially. My man of the match, I might give it to Yusuf Altal purely because of that goal and the fact that that goal was a winning goal. But yes, Mara's got on the score sheet. Slim played well. Ben Taleb did well. Tuba did well. Zugba did okay, I suppose. But, you know, oh, respect to Sammy for the super sticker. But Algeria win by 2-1. Moffy with the opening goal very early on. Mandy's mistake. And then Morris with the penalty and Yusuf Attal with a belter. So, guys, drop a like if you enjoyed it. I will give it to Yusuf Attal. Algeria win their first ever 2 games in Oran. We move on to November. Hopefully a good friendly, inshallah, in Europe against a team that's quite decent. That's out of Africa for a change. And then it's the Chan in January. And then it's back to the AFCON qualifiers in March. Oh, apparently there's a World Cup in between, but I'm not really bothered about that. Drop a like if you enjoyed the stream. Respect everyone that watched today. Algeria beat Nigeria. Couscous is better than jollof. And Algeria are massive again. Thank you for watching.